Why am I running for the Pennsylvania State Senate? Because I believe Pennsylvania and the people of Bucks County deserve better. My name is Greg Bankos. I'm a Plumstead Township supervisor, a husband, a father, a youth sports coach, a cancer survivor, and a longtime Bucks County resident. I'm not running because I want to become a career politician. I'm running because families across our community are working harder, paying more, and wondering why their government isn't delivering better results. That is why I ran for supervisor in Plumstead Township. That is why I'm running for state senate. My wife, Jennifer, and I have made Bucks County our home since 1992. We raised our son Patrick here. I've coached approximately 40 seasons of youth sports and served on the boards of many athletic local sports organizations. I also volunteer for 15 years now with the religious education program at Our Lady of Mount Carmel in Doylestown. This community has given a great deal to my family. Running for the Senate is another way for me to give something back to the community. For more than 30 years, I worked in business intelligence and technology. My job is to take complicated information, determine what was working, identify what was not, and help organizations make better decisions. That experience taught me an important lesson. Spending more money is not the same as producing better results. You must establish priorities. You must measure performance. You must be honest when something isn't working. And you must remember who is paying the bills. Government should operate with those same principles. In 2021, the people of Plumstead Township elected me to serve as a township supervisor. At the local level, you can't hide behind political talking points. Residents expect results. When someone calls 911, they expect help to arrive. When a road needs to be repaired, they expect it to be repaired properly. When development is proposed, residents expect their community to be protected. And when government spends their money, they expect that money to be treated responsibly. During my time as a supervisor, we added police officers and significantly strengthened our support for fire and emergency medical services. We established a dedicated emergency services capital fund. We invested in roads, parks, walking paths, and other community improvements. We also quadrupled Plumstead Township's commitment to land preservation, and we accomplished all of that without raising township property taxes. That is important because responsible government does not mean neglecting public safety, infrastructure, or essential services. It means setting priorities and delivering those services efficiently. It means protecting residents while also respecting the taxpayers. That is the approach I want to bring to Harrisburg. Pennsylvania should be one of the strongest and most competitive states in America. We have abundant natural resources, outstanding universities, skilled workers, productive farmland, and strong communities, and an ideal location. But Pennsylvania is not living up to its potential. Families are paying more for electricity, groceries, insurance, housing, and transportation. School property taxes continue to rise. Seniors who worked their entire lives to pay off their homes now worry that increasing taxes could force them to leave those homes. Small businesses face high costs and unnecessary obstacles. Meanwhile, Harrisburg continues to increase spending and create new programs without demanding better results. The state budget has gone up twice the rate of inflation in the last 8 years. Every year, residents are asked to pay more. But are our roads dramatically better? Is government operating more efficiently? Is it easier to start or expand a business? Are electric bills becoming more or less affordable? Are seniors more secure in their homes? For too many Pennsylvanians, the answer is no. Government cannot solve every problem, but it should solve the problems for which it is responsible, and solve them well. I believe Pennsylvania needs a new direction. We need to control spending and make every taxpayer dollar count. We need to eliminate unnecessary regulations while preserving strong protections for our residents, workers, communities, and environment. Less regulation does not mean less protection. It means clear, effective rules that protect people without burying families, farmers, and small businesses under unnecessary costs and bureaucracy. We need a comprehensive energy policy that takes advantage of Pennsylvania's resources and provides reliable, affordable power. We need to protect communities from the effects of massive developments, including data centers. Municipalities need the information and authority required to protect their residents from excessive noise, water demands, emissions, and other impacts that data centers have. We need meaningful school property tax relief, especially for seniors living on fixed incomes. No senior should be forced from a home they spent a lifetime paying for simply because they can no longer afford the tax bill. We also need to improve Pennsylvania's overall business climate. We shouldn't have to offer enormous special deals to persuade companies to come here. Pennsylvania should be a place where businesses want to invest because our taxes are competitive, our regulations are reasonable, our energy is affordable, and our workforce is prepared. Most importantly, elected officials must remember whom they represent. A state senator should represent every resident: Republicans, Democrats, Independents, and people who don't belong to any political party. The people must come before party bosses, political insiders, and special interests. A decade ago, I was diagnosed with stage 4 neck and throat cancer. An experience like that changes your perspective. It teaches you that time is precious. It teaches you to fight. It teaches you that serious problems cannot be solved by ignoring them, making excuses, or passing responsibility to someone else. You confront them directly. That is the attitude I will bring to the Pennsylvania Senate. I am not running because I want a new title. I'm running because I believe accepting the status quo is a choice, and it is the wrong choice for Pennsylvania. We can make our state more affordable. We can protect our seniors and taxpayers. We can support police officers, firefighters, emergency medical personnel, and other first responders. We can protect our constitutional rights. We can grow our economy without sacrificing our communities. And we can build a government that is limited, effective, transparent, and accountable. Over the coming weeks, I'll use this channel to talk directly with you about the issues affecting our community. We'll discuss property taxes, energy costs, Pennsylvania's economy, education, development, public safety, government transparency, and the decisions being made in Harrisburg. I'll explain what I believe, what I would do, and how my approach differs from that of the current senator. You may not agree with me on every issue, but you will know where I stand, and I will always explain why. This campaign is about solutions for common interests, not special interests. It is about making Pennsylvania more affordable, more competitive, and more accountable. And it is built on a simple belief: we deserve better. I'm Greg Bankos, and I'm asking for your support for the Pennsylvania State Senate. Please subscribe to this channel, share this video, and visit gregforpasenate.com to learn more or join our campaign. Thank you for watching.